One of the discoveries we made in exploring the new Helen DeVos Children's Hospital was West Michigan author and illustrator Amy Young.
She's created a new book called What Makes You Happy, as a way to honor Helen DeVos and her contributions to the Children's Hospital.
Amy is here with us today with her beautiful books. Now, you are an accomplished author. This is obviously something that you have that's available at the gift shop at the hospital, but you've really written a lot of books. Tell us about that.
Well, I published my first book in 2002, and that was Belinda the Ballerina. And What Makes You Happy is the 11th book that I have illustrated, and the 6th book that I've also written as well as illustrated.
Okay, 2002, so you're 9 years into this. What made you start this? Were you always an artistic person?
I always loved art, yes. And I went to art school and I studied painting. I got a graduate degree in painting, and then I didn't know how I'd make a living at it, so I was a lawyer. I became a lawyer for 7 years. But I missed art doing so much that I had to stop and go back, and this is what I found, and I just love it.
Tell us about what makes you happy.
What makes me happy? Well, the short answer is chocolate. but the long answer, when I think about it, you know, there's so many things that I enjoy doing. I love playing Irish fiddle. I love playing with my pets. I love kids. I love animals. But the thing that I think is common to all of them is I love things that make me feel connected to people and to the world, to animals, to people. And I kind of explore that in the book. It starts with simple things like eating ice cream, sort of like my eating chocolate. But then some of it's more introspective, like daydreaming. And then it turns a little bit more outward to giving a party to other people, and ends with how sometimes the best way to feel happy is to make other people happy. And I really believe that.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about the journey of writing a children's book, because you were commenting to us, people think it's easy to write a children's book until they try to do it. It's really not an easy task.
No, well, I should put it this way. It's easy to write them, but it's very hard to write a good one. And I've written hundreds, and very few are any good at all. People think that because they're short, they're not hard, and well, it's kids, you know, how hard is that? But it's very hard to write for children on their level. You do not want to write down to them because they pick it up so instantly. You want a story that's fresh and appealing, and it's just harder to do. It's like writing a really good poem. You know, it's everything has to be perfect, and it's difficult to do.
There is a special connection between What Makes You Happy and the Helen DeVos Children's Hospital.
Yes.
What is that tie, really, with the themes of your book and this gorgeous new facility, this hospital that we have in our community here?
That hospital is just incredible. I was so honored to be chosen. They interviewed Dr. Connors and his team interviewed a number of illustrators and authors, local people, and I was so delighted to be selected because everything in that hospital is just the best it can be. They've got the best artists. The lobby is so fun to play in. They've got the best medical care. And to be a part of it in any way has been such a thrill. And we like the theme of what makes you happy because it seemed it would be positive and universal. And it might help kids who are maybe in a little bit of a difficult place, you know, think about positive things.
Well, that is wonderful. Well, the book is $14.99. It is on sale at the Bookman in Grand Haven and the Sally Bender Guild, of course, inside the gift shop at the Helen DeVos Children's Hospital. And proceeds from the books sold at the Sally Bender Guild gift shop are donated to the Helen DeVos Children's Hospital Foundation.
Thank you, Amy.
Fantastic.
We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thanks. My pleasure.
We'll be right back.
This is 8 West.